Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make two recipes that I really like. I'm going to show you two in one. So I'll be making a tuna melt that my son really loves, and I'll be making some fried potatoes with Parmesan cheese and parsley. Should be really good. So first I will list the ingredients that you will need for your tuna melt. So you will need 2 cans of tuna. They're 7 ounces each, capers, mayo, green onion, and a celery. And I've also gone ahead and shredded some mozzarella in here. I'll be using salt and pepper for the seasoning for the tuna melt, and the dinner rolls that I bought yesterday for my Italian night. I'll be using vegetable oil to fry my potatoes, and I'll show you how it all goes. I went ahead and drained both cans of tuna and transferred both cans into a medium bowl. I will be chopping the green onion, celery, and a little bit of lemon juice and mayo into this, and I'll show you how it goes. Green onion chopped along with celery. I'm gonna put this in the bowl along with the tuna. Added 2 teaspoons of capers into the mixture, tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'll be adding this seasoning blend without measuring. I just kind of eyeball everything just because I'm so used to cooking. I spend so much time in the kitchen that I don't even have to measure my salt, pepper, garlic, spices in general. So just do it as you prefer. I'm gonna be eyeballing it, like I said. I went ahead and mixed it all together. And guys, be careful when you're seasoning using salt, just because remember the capers are salty already. So don't be too generous with salt and seasoning, okay? I did mention that I'll be adding mozzarella cheese, but I forgot to mention that I will be also using provolone cheese, just because it has like a really nice melty texture. So on one of the sides of the buns, I'll be adding provolone. On the other side, I'll be doing mozzarella. They're very similar cheeses, so you know, just if you prefer provolone alone, go ahead. If you prefer mozzarella or Mexican blend, whatever cheese you want, like pepper jack, any cheese that you prefer, you're welcome to use, because this recipe honestly can allow you to just go crazy with your preference with cheese. Went ahead and sliced both the buns. I'll be doing a provolone on one, mozzarella on the other one, and spreading tuna in the middle. Mozzarella. Oh, and before I go on with the tuna salad on top of this, I want to get started on frying the potatoes. So I don't want to put the salad on top of this just yet so that it doesn't become soggy. I want to do it after the potatoes are ready. That way it's fresh and crispy as I serve it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on frying our potatoes. I went ahead and added vegetable oil to this not medium, larger frying pan, and as you can see, it's not that deep, and the oil that I use very like little bit, like I don't like to drench, deep fry, submerge food into oil, into a lot of oil. So once I put the potatoes in, you will see exactly how little oil I use to make french fries. Okay, this french fry cutter is actually like really old. It's got like a funny story. My husband once went to Bass Pro and bought this for absolutely no reason at all. He just decided that we need a french fry maker, cutter, whatever this is. So this is where this came from. I don't like to use it. I typically like to cut by hand, and sometimes I use like a fancy little knife to cut my potatoes, but for this recipe, for the sake of this recipe, I'll use it. If you're wondering why I have a paper towel underneath this, is because when you cut into a potato, when you chop it, it releases a little bit of moisture. So paper towel actually will get to dry it before putting it into the frying oil, so it doesn't make a splash. I started on one of the tuna melts just because my husband came home after work and he didn't have the patience to wait for me to do the rest and film. So I'm gonna go ahead and grill one of the tuna melts, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. A little bit of the potatoes and the rest are still frying. I added parsley and Parmesan cheese and this blend that my friend recommended that I really love. So here is a little portion. One tuna melt done, and I still have to make the other one. And here are the beautiful potatoes. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. Such a perfect quick lunch. If you don't have anything ready and prepared, this is always a really nice go-to. It's super easy. I'm sure you all have the ingredients on hand all the time. So go ahead and try it. Like and leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see anything else that I'll be glad to accommodate any kind of requests. If you guys have requests for a special dish, I'll be more than happy to film and share. like, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, have a nice day.